All right. It has been a while. It has been a quick minute. We are live. Excellent. Okay. Let me just check how much time is. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right. Let me just adjust this. Okay. All right, good. So, news has surfaced this morning that Mr. Mark Breland has been fired from Wilder's team. He's been parted ways. He's been let go. This, my friends, is old fake news. This is old fake news. This is not news. Okay, it's only news to the people who refuse to believe that they've said this before. This was said in like March, 2020. So I don't really get it. Why boxing scene will put something out that's already been put out? I don't get that. What? Why would the boxing scene put an article out that we all knew about beforehand? We all knew about this. We all knew about this. And people are saying that Ronnie Shields confirmed it on the Boxing Voice. Well, Ronnie Shields isn't part of Wilder's camp. Okay? So how the hell would Ronnie know? Did Mark call him up? Hmm? Hmm? Doesn't make any sense. So people are saying it's a bad decision. They're saying that Wilder's made a huge mistake. They're even putting in stuff that Shelley supposedly said, because you can't believe anything really in the media these days. There's just lie after lie, man. Like this saying that they did this interview. When did they do this interview? I don't get it. When did they do it? Everything that these websites, World Boxing News, Boxing Scene, um, all this stuff, you know, like they almost act like they're trolls. Legitimately, they act like they're trolls. What else? I mean, that's that. I mean, I'm hoping more people get in, but this is a guy in Mark that said that Fury has no skills. And when I hear that from a coach, that worries me because I've not heard Coach Cuz, I've not heard JD say that. I've not heard that type of talk at all. So when I hear Mark saying that Fury has no skill and that Fury all he does is lean back and be awkward, that to me is a little naive. I understand Mark as he was a world champion, I think twice. I think he was. No, I know he was a gold medalist. I know he had a great jab, but that's all irrelevant. I mean, like Mark's jab is Mark's jab. Wilder does not have Mark's jab. Wilder's a different person altogether. Mark's like, what is he? 5'8", 5'9"? Oh no, he's not. He's 6'2". Wilder's 6'7". So it's like, the whole way of throwing a jab at welterweight is different at heavyweight. You got different body size, different range, different distance. Yeah. But I don't know if it's true because I heard someone say that he's keeping him on his team. So I really don't understand where this is all coming from. This is just old news. This is old news. This is regurgitated bullshit. The same quotes are the same quotes from back in like March or April or even late February. The ones that Jay said, like, people want to jump on this bandwagon, but they're not really looking at this properly. I just don't get it. And you know what? This is why a lot of the time the UFC just does better with their stuff, because there's none of this bullshit surrounding the fighters. You know, too much bullshit in boxing. Too much he said, she said. You know, I just want to know, like, if this interview's actually legit or not. Because to me, it seems that whenever there's a period of time where there's less talk about Deontay, people just regurgitate bullshit. Like, who would think that boxing websites would troll and put fake news up? It's like World Boxing News and Boxing Scene. They're almost like the CNN, you know, of boxing. They are the CNN of boxing. But when Mark says that Fury's not skillful, this worries me. How can you tell yourself that Tyson Fury is unskillful, and then your fighter ends up um, getting stopped, and your fighter ends up having the towel thrown in by you in the seventh round, and your fighter's not happy with it. And people talk about damage. I mean, damage is already done on Wilder, so all this throwing the towel and stuff, whether it's right or wrong, I don't give a shit. You know, I'm not in the corner. I'm not in the corner. If I was in the corner, then I'd be more concerned. You know, no one was saying that the towel should have been thrown in for Dillian or Tyson Fury in the first fight, because he got knocked down prior and his face was all busted up. Just like Wilder's face was a bit different. But again, it's just the same regurgitated crap that the media put out. This isn't funny. This isn't something to be like, "Ooh, it's a stupid decision." It's just dumb. Point blank. Period. They're posting crap on the internet that's been put out ages ago. And you watch all these other channels, right? These other channels, they don't even know who Mark is. You know what I mean? Let me see. I don't quite understand. I really don't. To me, there's no real substance on this article. But Mark's a guy that said Fury's unskillful. And when he says that, that isn't really promising. If my coach said that this fight is unskillful, I'll have the preconceived notion that, you know, the the, the opponent will be easy, and that the opponent will be a pushover, really. Will be easier than anticipated. It's just a whole mess with this regurgitated bullshit. I don't dislike Mark. I actually like Mark, but where's this outcry coming from? Where is this outcry coming from? I don't get it. It's ridiculous. But I might hop on another channel to talk about this as well. Probably Los D's as well, but this was just a quick one stating that this whole outcry is fake news or it's old news, one of the two. So we will wrap it up there. Thank you very much.